Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Hey, what's up, Culture Drop subscribers? Galen here. This video is part 3 in our How to Be More Emotionally Intelligent series, and this one is about skilled listening. That's what it's about. This speaks to the part of emotional intelligence that has to do with building relationships, making impact on other people, social skills kind of stuff, as well as self-awareness. Self-awareness is tied into basically every part of emotional intelligence, but about listening. The reality is that you are in charge of what it feels like to talk to you. How you show up, your choice of words, your body language, your energy level, your attention, your focus with somebody else, especially in the world of cell phones and a million distractions. All of us have experienced talking to somebody where they're not listening to you. They're not looking at you, they're not paying attention. You know, they could not repeat a single word of what you said. And we've all been guilty of that. I've done that. Someone's talking to me and I'm just like, yeah. Not a single syllable processed in my brain. What is important in that situation is not the information being passed from one person to the next. You could tell them later, you could write it down. There's another way to get the information to that person at another time. What is important in that situation is what it feels like to us as human beings when somebody is not listening to us. It feels like this person doesn't care, they're not interested, they don't agree, they don't like me, whatever. Even if you're not a touchy-feely kind of person, that's how we connect as human beings. And it's so important for us as we move through the world, whether that is as a leader, as a colleague, as a human being. If you think about the impact of other people, about whether or not just that you're hearing what they said, but that you are making them feel listened to. And so much when we talk about skilled listening and how to be skilled and to be a good listener to somebody else is really about the intention of making the other person feel listened to. Because if my intention as I go through the world and interact with other human beings is to make that other person feel listened to, I show up in a completely different way in terms of my focus, my eye contact, my body language, that I'm actually present because I'm focused on your experience. Do you feel listened to by me? Which is very different. There's a huge difference between hearing what somebody said and making somebody feel listened to. And skilled listening is really about the impact, the experience of the other person. And this is true in a customer-client kind of situation, and someone else experience as a customer or client, as a coworker, as a friend, in a relationship. So much of how you impact other people has to do with how do you show up, which also involves asking questions, listening, repeating back what you heard, depending on the situation. If it's a more heightened situation, someone's giving you feedback or it's conflict, it's so important to be like, hey, let me repeat back what I heard you say just to make sure that I heard you accurately. This is how you feel, this is what you said. Is that right? Did I hear you correctly? That's another tool to help you be more skilled at listening. And part of this is also just not waiting for your turn to talk. A lot of us, we just wait for somebody else to stop making noise with their mouth so that we can say what we're already going to say back. We only listen enough to kind of form a response and then just sit there and patiently waiting for what we're gonna say, as opposed to being calm, tuning in, hearing what somebody said, actually listening, without interrupting that person, without cutting them off, and then responding based on what we heard them say. Skilled listening to me is a huge tool belt for your building better relationships with other people and impacting other people in a positive way. This is super important for your career and just the health and strength of your relationships is about how you impact other people. And this is one really easy way to kind of level that up. Think about making other people feel listened to with intention. All right, cool, that's it. Go be awesome. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel, or you can sign up for the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails and videos right into your inbox.